At the start of this unit's turn, they gain a shield with temporary hit points equal to 10% of their max HP for each adjacent enemy. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that like just lasts for the duration of the turn and then goes away, or if it stays. Okay. Says that symbol means allies, which I'm hoping means more characters we can unlock. Because we know there's other characters, I just haven't gotten them yet. You find a group of people busily moving around a small hut.
What?
Isn't that... Approach. You face a young knight armed to the teeth. You remember her as Ophelia, the cursed guard captain in search of her missing villagers. Ophelia, good to see you. You as well, Muck. Thank you for your help last time. You know, there's a bit of a plot hole here. So, like, we died, and then the god or whatever brought us back to life, right? So it's like, oh, okay. But then, like, all the same enemies are alive. You know, like the Necromancer at the end of Act 1. So it's like, okay, we're redoing the day. That's probably the god's power, right? Because the enemies are alive too. So we're replaying the day, and we gotta do it better. But the people you helped on the last run, remember that you've helped them before. Plot hole. Literally unplayable. I'm glad to see you're still safe. How are things going? I've rescued a few more survivors, but not nearly enough. Though I just heard there are a few more in a forest nearby, I'm heading there shortly. Ophelia's hands are trembling as she speaks. Her condition appears more severe than when you last met. No disrespect, but your condition seems like it's worsened. Maybe you should take a break. Ophelia glances toward the villagers. They're huddled together in anxious fear. No offense taken, but that's not possible right now. Time is of the essence. Muck, I hate to ask this, but I could use your help again. Please, lend me a hand in rescuing the remaining villagers. ... If she takes a turn for the worse, I might not be able to help her. What should I do? Try to search together.
Yes.
Alright, I can't let you go alone, I'm with you. Thank you for your kindness. After safely evacuating the villagers into the house, Ophelia follows you armed with sword and shield. Alright, so we have to keep her alive, but she's in the party now. Oh wait, is there a freaking boss fight right after this? What terrible timing, Ophelia. You are about to die. Let's go. Alright, this guy, if this is who I think it is, this is the farthest I've ever gotten.
Ever thought you might be pushing him too hard?
We live for the glory of the Emperor, and nothing else. Any soldiers unequal to that task would better serve me as fallen.
Well, that can't be good for morale.
Okay. First off, Ophelia, what's your deal? Carpal Pummel. Target the enemy's hand, reduces their attack power. Taunting Smash. Strikes and provokes a foe. She has 72 health.
Give the word.
Our main tank guy has 81, so she's comparable. He's got, how much guard? 84 guard.
I know I'm late,
She's got 58,
but
way
thank
less.
you for your Klobjan video guide. Saved me a lot of heartache with the time gate section.
You're very welcome. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate that. That is a huge help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we got Spear Guy, Two-Hand Axe Guy, Archer, Wizard, Swordsman, Spear, Wizard, Bernard. This unit gains a shield with temp HP equal to 20% of max hit points. At the start of the unit's next turn, does dark damage to all enemies. But the judgment ends if the shield reaches 0. Okay, so if he shields up, we need to do everything we can to beat on it. Dark Blow strikes with a weapon at an adjacent target, as well as additional foes and a 3-tile line, dealing dark damage and creating a fog that lasts 2 turns. Okay, so chop. Strike at a target up to 2 tiles away, as well as others in a T-shaped area around them, dealing dark damage and inflicting sloth. At the end of the current turn, affected enemies fall asleep for 1 turn. Okay, so don't group up. Slash hits enemies in a T-shape. Aura of Exhaustion, inflicting damage on an enemy, leaves the target in exhaustion for 3 turns, reducing hit points by 25%. Counterattacks do not trigger this effect. Exhaustion effects stack. Any damage does this. Tenacious. A unit is immune to being immobilized and cannot be subjected to any status effect that would prevent them from acting or alter their position. Immunity to Dark Vortex and Fog of Darkness. Cannot be counterattacked. Bypasses unit enemies ZOC. Movement consumption on all passable terrain reduced to 0. Okay, Admok, question. Guild Wars 2. What was the lore behind the inquest coming out of rifts and VOE? I think we're supposed to pretend like we didn't see that. Oh, that's not who I thought it was.
Ready for your word. Cast out the dark.
Me?
Alright, so we want to take out these wizards.
I'll cut you down. At your service.
Okay.
How may I be of service?
Did he... Okay, he can move that far forward.
Let's get this started.
Dude, the range on, like, bows and stuff in this game is so short. Shoot, this could be a problem. The real one is taking a lot of damage.
Your sword, sir.
I'll teach you the folly of a wagging tongue.
Time to lead.
Alright, so that's to get him low. Then, because my main character is provoked, he can only attack the guy that provoked him. We're gonna finish him off with Quick Shot, which kills him, and then he can hit something else. Okay. Mukluk question. Guild Wars 2 question, do you think death magic overall for open world Ritualist? I think it's unnecessary. Ritualist currently can spend so much time in Rit Shroud where your hit points can't even be hit. I don't think the death magic's necessary unless you just like having a bunch of minions out, which is totally fine if you do. But, yeah.
I could use a hand, friend.
Here we go again. Stay down.
I'm not feeling myself.
I'm listening.
I live to serve.
Fireball.
I'm stronger than I look. Need something?
I want to get in range of her aura and then go invisible for the turn. Alright, so here comes the boss. So by the time he gets here, we need to scatter out. We need to not be together. And we need to, if he does the shield thing, we gotta handle that.
Let's do this.
Ready.
Alright.
Who's next?
One mage down.
Need me?
Cooldown on Shadow Double, 3 more turns. The critical was unexpected, but that's helpful. Okay, that's dead. Okay, so the boss is going for him. If he does the T attack, okay, so he could go here and hit in a line and hit those two. Okay, so I think whatever he's going to do is probably going to hit the two of them. Wait, that was weird. I moved her. Oh wait, he's only not targeting the rogue because her armor is raising his mitigation, and he's like, ah, no, there's other things I can hit. Interesting. What if I move her forward? What happens? Suddenly that guy is ready to go. She's in the healing aura, so if she takes a tap, she'll recover most of it after. Alright, let's see what happens. We could top off a meal before.
I'll show you what real power looks like.
Okay, there's the damage in a line. She guarded that. Also, she got provoked. Dark Blow. Inflict Fog of Darkness. Exhaustion. Yep, we know about that. Okay.
I could use some healing.
How can I help?
You point, I kill.
Alright, so none of the boss's weak points are related to what this guy can do right now.
A little help?
Ready when you are.
That will do 1 damage. 1?
I'm on tenterhooks.
Firestorm. This will hit 3 of them.
Another victory. Am I up?
Alright, so if I do this, the boss is going to hit the wizard. If I keep a meal there, he hits a meal. And if he does the T-shaped slash, it's also going to hit him. If I move a meal, I take care of this guy, we don't get hit by him. I think it's worth not getting hit by him.
Until we meet again.
Alright.
Time to leave.
So, he has exhaustion, which I need to cure. But I can't do that now. Wait, doesn't Armor of the Blessed remove? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, we can do this, and that will start curing him. I should have moved out of the fog first. Dang it. I forgot. Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you lie down for a while?
Will this hit the healer too? Yes, it will. Sloth. Okay.
I require assistance.
Purification. Okay. Axe, sword, spell.
At your service.
Captain.
Axe.
Heal me immediately.
Spell. And then he went to sleep.
Ready and waiting. Yes.
Okay, get out of the fog. And archery shot. And then we've got her. Does he get an... Since I broke his things, I don't know if he gets to go next turn. If he does, he could easily go kill the mage. Unless... Taunt with the with the quest NPC. Let's see what happens.
You're confident for a pack of
Okay,
rats.
okay, this is the shield thing.
Time for a lesson.
Okay, so I have to break his shield this turn, or he nukes the whole battlefield. I remember this because I died to it last time. Okay, so spear in front of him, dagger and book behind. I need to turn him around. Wow, that did almost nothing. Oh no, we have a problem. I don't have access to spellbook right now because he's asleep and I don't have a cure for it.
My turn.
I've got this.
Okay, the only other option is just hit him as hard as I freaking can. Yeah, I can't stop this.
Yes?
This might kill us all.
I'll show them.
Triage. What is this? Focus break reduces an enemy's magic attack, or damages an enemy while reducing their accuracy and critical hit. Let's try Hobble. Laurent only has 45. Well, no, it's the exhaustion. Every time you're hit by the boss, he reduces your max HP by 25%, and he's got 2 stacks of it, so he's down from 90. Oh god. It might have been better if I had not done that.
Give the word. Captain. Aye. You point, I kill.
Has he not gone yet? Alright. Yeah, this is just going to hit the shield. Alright, here we go.
Big on.
Alright, we have to go back and there's no way I can win from here. Like, again, we need a spell book and they don't have access to it. Alright, so we have to use an undo. So in this turn, we had already lost. We have to prevent the mage from going to sleep in the first place. I'm just trying to decide how far back I want to go. Alright. Let's try going here. So we got to this point. Now at this point, Evie and the mage both had sloth, which means they're both going to go to sleep if I don't cure it. But she only had one cure. So this time we purify the mage. So she is at 1 hit point and asleep. So now
You have my attention.
we need to make sure we save a spell for the following turn, so there's that.
I'm listening.
And daggers do terrible on him.
Here we go again.
Oh, critical 156. Nice.
I'm ready to go.
Let's see, that takes him down to 496. What if I swap? 499. Okay, so he's better with the bow. Okay, so then I think he starts charging up the bomb again. Wait, oh, she hasn't gone yet. Okay.
You're confident for a
Let's see. Darth Maul says, chat, am I losing my mind, or does the tune say, you have my attention, in Muck's game sound like the male human commander in Guild Wars 2? Or is my Guild Wars 2 game talking, I'm not realizing it? I have not played a male human commander in a very long time. I don't recall.
Hear me?
Ambush, coming out of concealment does a lot of damage to foes. Okay. That's one of the shield breaks.
Let's get this started.
That's the second. Damage an enemy and punishes counterattacks with a follow-up strike and increase accuracy and crit. So this hits them, and then if they hit me back, I hit them a second
I'm
time.
at your beck and call.
Critical 114.
not bad.
Okay, nice. Alright, so we stopped the Omega Bomb. Wizard leveled up. Zephyr Arrow. A modified cartographer spell binding the wind to an arrow inflicts damage on a single foe and buffets them backward. Or Wind Call. A favorite trick of librarian casters for stocking books on tall shelves. Transport an adjacent ally to a chosen point and boost their movement. This sounds like this could have some niche applications, so I'm going to take Wind Call. Alright. If he hits him, he could do damage in a line or do the T thing. I'm going to take a little risk here. And I'm going to taunt him with the quest NPC to look that way.
Ready.
Spear hit takes him down to 384. Axe hit takes him down to 376. Line or T? Okay, that was the T. Okay. This guy stresses me out, y'all.
Am I up?
Alright. The daggers do very little damage, but they do trigger the combo things.
Time to leave.
Hold on. Just double checking. Sword 297. Bow 294. Alright, bow helps a little bit more. Oh, God. Okay, well, we've turned the spear weak point around the guy with the spear. That was my main goal.
I'm in need.
We may lose Evie here. I may have to reload. Wait, wind call. Oh, they have to be right next to him. No.
Need something?
I feel weak.
You have my attention.
Yeah, I think he kills Evie. Who all did I use to break his weak points? I haven't used this guy yet. Okay. Alright, we've got 3 undos remaining. Alright, let's go back to the beginning of this turn.
Need me?
So first... I messed up.
Ready and waiting.
That's...
Let's do this. At your service. I've got this.
Triage. I don't know if that's enough to save her, though.
You point, I kill.
Also, they are pretty stacked up now. I don't like that.
I'm listening.
Okay, now he's gonna hit the mage. The mage is full health, but he a
Can't
mage.
heal anyone if I'm dead.
Can he survive a hit? Like, if the mage can soak one attack, that would solve the problem.
I think I need to.
He survived the hit and died to the fog. You know what? That's fine. Because we don't fail the quest in that way. That's fine. And we don't have a mage requirement for this thing.
Aye.
Yes.
Come on, guys. That takes him to 26. This is 23 and debuffs him.